Hello everyone, my name is Aparna Sood and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, so don't forget to click on that subscribe button just at the bottom, because if you're viewing to support me, to encourage me, do subscribe. Now in today's video, I'm going to tell you how to plan your solo trip to Edinburgh. If you really want to go from London and you want to know about the cheapest ways to go and the restaurants and the places to go to, keep tuned in. Now, when I talk about solo trips, I'll tell you why it's important for me to say that word solo, because coming from a land or a country like India, going alone for a girl to a new country, to a new place is kind of tricky. Not easy, not safe, not comfortable. So getting out of your comfort zone sometimes take a bit of a push. So that's what I did to myself, but it was worth it. However, the concept is really, easy. In Europe, in US, many girls plan solo tours, and it really gives you a lot of exposure. You get to make new friends. You get to, experience new things that you don't do when you go in groups or go in families. So definitely try it. Although I must say you have to be careful for a few things. You need to know when to go out, with whom to go out, with whom to talk. Many things comes with experience and with age, so I'm sure you'll get there. Now, coming back to Edinburgh, so what happened was I was finishing a project and I had 2 weeks gap in between, and the next project was to begin after that. So I was like, okay, let's book the tickets. So I booked my tickets a month in advance, just for those, within those 2 weeks, for 4 days, that's it. And I planned everything, all the landmark areas, all the places, the touristy sites, the restaurants I wanted to visit. I made full list of it that I'm going to share with you. This tour cost me exactly £229.59. That's it, not more than that. And this includes everything, everything. So if you're planning for a budget travel, keep tuned to this video. Now the tickets I booked they were for £80.59. Because I booked in advance, that's why you get cheaper price. Otherwise it's a bit expensive. So always book in advance. Now this is really funny because in the beginning I booked airline tickets, but because I was watching so many reviews online, like one I'm creating for you, they said train travel is really interesting from London, and trust me, it's worth it. It's worth it. You'll see such beautiful sights on the way to Scotland. You'll really enjoy it on the train. So I loved it. It was a comfortable journey and a beautiful journey, for I must add that. The other thing is my stay was only £53 because I was looking for hostels, not a hotel. And I must say, I loved it. I have never stayed in a hostel in my entire life, not even in uni. And I just chose, female dormitory. So everything was safe for me, always like a safety girl. I don't go there. So yes, it was a female dormitory. I had 5 other roommates. It was amazing. I made friends with all of them. We actually went to places together in the end, and sharing our journeys. We were for different countries, different experiences, different jobs. Really good. So book your hotels or hostels very cautiously, thinking about what you want. Next thing is I had a full list what I have to do in the entire 4 days, so I'll share it with you. On day 1, it was Chocolatarium and Camera Obscure. Now these 2 places, you have to take tickets for them. So if you don't want to go, just don't go. And second thing is Camera Obscure. You actually get to have some fun on the, mirrors on the walls as well, on the Royal Mile. Second thing was Edinburgh Castle. You have to take ticket. I remember it was nearly 20 or 25 pounds, something like that, but it was worth it. I had a lot of fun in Edinburgh Castle. You get to see many things, many historical things, many new things. It's really amazing. The other thing I wanted to visit was Rose Fountain. It's just at the back side of the Edinburgh Castle. Beautiful, and everything is in walking distance. So these all things I covered on day 1. I also went to Baked Potatoes because great reviews, and it was worth it. I just had the sweet and sour one, and it was really good. So I recommend you go there and try that. Second, in the evening, I also went to, this was actually day 1 only, and I went to Calton Hill because it was nearby. And there are a few steps, you might get tired, but not much. So you should go there in the evening to Calton Hill. It's 17 minutes walk from the Ross Fountain, so not much. beautiful view, amazing view, and such serene environment that you love it. Then I also went to the Palace of Hollywood House. Again, 20 minutes walk. Why I went everywhere by walk? Because you actually get to enjoy the place, explore the place. So do that if you're comfortable with it. Then on day 2, I also went to a Meadows Tap restaurant. Great food. I was always finding for vegan or vegetarian food, so it was really good. Then there was also a Mother's Cafe. It was famous for the vegetarian thali. I tried it. In the morning of day 2, I also went to Carlton Hill again. That was amazing. So it was closer to me. Everything is closer to that area because I was living on Royal Mile. So I was actually walking on the Royal Mile every day, looking at the shops, going to the cathedral, and exploring the place. Yeah. Then on day 3, I actually went to Dean's Village. Now that's a 20 minutes walk. It is serene. It is beautiful. Like, you have to take the steps and you just have to walk down that village area, and gets a bit scary if there is nobody on the way, but the waterfall over there, oh, so good, so good. So it's beautiful. I also went to, as I said, day 3 as well. I went to St. Giles Cathedral, Royal Mile, Dean Village, Nova Pizza Vegan Kitchen, Princess Street. I also met a couple of friends there, so my night of day 3 was having pub crawling. I also did pub quiz, just dancing around, having fun. I don't drink, so not of much use to me, but the vibe was really good. And I went alone and I made so many friends over there that I was having fun, and I'm still in touch with them. So that makes a big difference, big difference to your life, that you have exposure, you meet people, you get to know about your experiences and your personality. So why not, right? And the thing on day 4 I did was Edinburgh Dungeons. Then I went to like a beach walk that's a bit far away. You can take the train. Then I went for Seeds for the Soul. It's a good restaurant. I liked it. But the best restaurant that I went on the last day was Chapter 1 Coffee Shop. Oh my god. I had the best vegan dishes there. Then what did I do? Oh, then again in the evening I went to Tuk Indian food. Now, okay. Why, you know what? When an Indian goes to places like that, we want to explore Indian food there as well. I do. I always like to do that. So I went to Tuk Indian food restaurant. It was really good. Their mango lassi is amazing. Like, a typical Indian, finding Indian food everywhere. So that was really good. And in the end, I went again to the Carlton Hill. That's a love. That's really a love. So that was my 4-day trip to Edinburgh. Definitely book it. I have shared the expenses with you, so it's not much. So you can actually go there and have tons and tons of fun. If you have any questions, any queries, drop them in the comments below section. Don't forget to subscribe. And also, you can just go on my Instagram handle and check out the videos and reels I created from there. Really worth it. Till then, take care. Bye.